Hello and welcome to another video about the historic visit of US President Joe Biden to Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. On the eve of President Biden's visit, a small crowd in the city of Derry, Northern Ireland presented a strikingly different scene. Petrol bombs were thrown at police officers, who had to withdraw their vehicle as it caught fire briefly. Fortunately, there were no casualties reported. The visit of President Biden to Northern Ireland marks the 25th anniversary of the Good Friday Agreement, and is a testament to how far the two countries have come since the Troubles. Both the British and Irish governments have expressed their condemnation of the appalling scenes and so-called dissident Republicans. Meanwhile, leaders of various parties in Northern Ireland have expressed sadness and disappointment, calling the protesters a tiny minority of thugs who are taking Northern Ireland backwards. The international spotlight on Northern Ireland has motivated police forces to increase their numbers for frontline duties, and brought in about 300 officers from other British forces. The scenes in Derry have overshadowed Pope Francis' recent campaign, in which he lauded the 1998 Good Friday Agreement. The US President is expected to begin his visit in Belfast, where he will be welcomed by Rishi Sunak and other political leaders. However, his itinerary, which includes a visit to Ulster University, is a markedly shorter one than was initially planned. According to some reports, reasons vary from logistics, security and political issues, which have resulted in President Biden's time in Northern Ireland being considerably compressed. This has resulted in a less formal coffee between the US President and Downing Street leaders that is being jokingly referred to as a bilateral coffee. Mary Lou McDonald, leader of the Sinn Féin, criticized the Democratic Unionist Party for boycotting power sharing, which has mothballed the Stormont Assembly. Consequently, US President Biden's address will not be held at the Assembly. After spending time in Northern Ireland, Biden will return to the Republic of Ireland, where he will celebrate his Irish roots. He will hold separate meetings with Michael Higgins, the Irish President, and Leo Varadkar, the Taoiseach. Later, he will make an address to the Irish Parliament, following in the footsteps of prominent leaders who have done so before. Finally, he will travel to County Mayo and meet relatives, before making a speech outside St. Murdoch's Cathedral in Ballina and visiting a shrine at Knock. The visit of US President Joe Biden to Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland marks the peaceful resolution of a dark chapter in the history between the two countries. The success of the 1998 Good Friday Agreement depended on the support of a generation of new politicians, and the strong hope for peace will be reinforced by President Biden's visit.